Good morning. It is chilly again. Sunny but chilly. Hanging with the pup again. Awesome dog. Beautiful day. Chilly but beautiful, right, Betty? No cloud in sight. Just a little bit breezy though. That breeze is what really makes you cold.
It looks good, it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Building the fire pit today. If you haven't seen the videos before, it's going to be day 5 from excavation to where we are now. Pretty good. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get right into the day, guys, get set up, and we'll keep you posted as we go. You know the deal if you're subscribed, and if you are, thank you very much. If not, and you enjoy this video at the end, hit that like and subscribe for a lot more content like this. So let's get into it. Really didn't need to get this much.
You're shaking your freaking trailer.
Ben,
Yeah.
serious question for you.
Good.
Do you mind that I'm holding this GoPro while you're holding the shovel?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, that's good. Just had to make sure. That's for Ben to be able to use as he's doing the border if he needs more to adjust them. When we put the border in, we like to set it a little bit higher than the pavers and really hammer them down. If anybody in the industry knows, the first point of failure most of the time on any walkway, patio, is the edge. The edge will sink in first. So we like to make sure that there's really good compaction underneath our border pavers. So we add extra, we lift it up a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch, like 3/8 of an inch from the actual regular paver, and we really set them in. And then if you saw the video from yesterday, we concrete the edge. So this is what I mean by we concrete the edge. Then he put this in yesterday. So when we excavate the channel for the concrete, we go further below our paver and we go below our chipstone line. And we go into our base layer of 3/4, and then we fill this channel in right here, this void. We fill it in with concrete, and we slope the concrete up to about 1 inch below the top of the paver, and we slope it down to the bottom of our trench, and then we have that whole area behind it to backfill with loom or stone, whatever they end up wanting to use around the exterior of their patio. So I just wanted to address what I use for a bedding stone. Around this area in Massachusetts, it's called chipstone or chip rock. I know some people call it premium bedding stone or PBS, but it's just a clean crushed aggregate that's screened with a 3/8 inch or less screener. So it's 3/8 of an inch or less in size, but it's crushed aggregate, clean, with no fine particles in it. Okay, these screed rails I'm using are 1-inch interior galvanized gas pipe. So it's about 1 1/4 or 1 3/8 exterior, 10 feet long. We cut them to different sizes when we need to, but 10 feet long from Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. Galvanized 1-inch interior gas pipe. It's stronger than anything smaller. After you hit it with a hammer a few times on a few jobs, the pipe actually gets some waves in it, so you need something really strong. This is the pipe. So we got a bunch of different sizes. Sometimes we have walkways where we need to do small lengths. But you get the 10 footers. They're perfect for screeding big patios. And then you fill in the blanks with small ones. The screed level I'm using, made by Kessin, I think is how you pronounce it. Dog. Very cool dog. Howling. Catches you off guard sometimes. Turn around, you think there's a wolf or something. we got left is we'll put one more row of pipes in and screed it with our 4-foot level. But now that I can pull this pipe out, I have a big area where I can lay some pavers. And something that's really important we want to do today is at least nail down where the fire pit is going. That pallet right there is the fire pit. So we got to get our pavers out and around into this area. Okay, we got some pavers lined up so we can continue laying. I did want to go over with anybody who's just seeing this video and hasn't watched the ones before, the basics of where we started with this patio. And where we started, it's a few videos back, go check it out. We started with squaring off with our deck. That's where we started laying our pavers. We squared it this way and that way, and those were the two lines we started with laying, for the sole purpose of not needing any cuts up against the porch. And then as we continued to lay out over here, we just found the joint line that made the most sense to stop at, and we stopped there with our border, concreted the edges. As we came over here, it didn't quite line up in front of the bulkhead, which is a common thing, so all these pavers are cut, trimmed up just a little bit to fit our border in. Our little L cut right there, because we had to cut this side down too. And over here we had to trim these two pavers right here, and the reason being is that this gas shutoff is a little bit below the surface, so this whole square you see is going to be left open and put a little bit of stone in, and the sole purpose is to be able to gain access to that if they ever need to, and to keep a big buffer away from this whole gas area right here. And we got lucky enough to where this joint line stopped and gave us just enough room up against the foundation to put chipstone in that joint. And what that's going to do, putting chipstone in that joint, is letting any surface water or water that comes down the siding will go down, bead along the foundation wall and into our permeable base of our patio and drain into the subsoils. So I usually try not to poly sand up against to the foundation, just to give it another area for water to escape. And then as we came over here, we stopped where it made sense with this joint line, and that's where Benny's at over here. So this is going to be a very minimal cut patio. That's the one good thing about doing square and rectangle designs, is that you can kind of just stop where you choose on a joint line and not have to make many cuts. Fire pit's probably going to be ending up somewhere right there. So we got to lay this whole area out past it. We'll leave a couple pavers missing, and what we usually do is we'll lay out the first row of our fire pit on top of the pavers, just to kind of get a really good idea of where we want it to be. Another quick tip on how we lay is we try to get it all to where it's going at an angle, and we're gonna lay this out at an angle like this and go this way. We don't typically like to go straight, like if we had this going straight and just kept going like that, that's not how we want to do it. right, update time. We're back. We did a few things. This area is all screeded. The only thing left to do is to fill in the channels where the pipes were. Might be hard to see on camera. We have just the little channels where the pipes were. And all we do is sprinkle a little bit of chip stone, trowel it out with our mags here. So when we left, we took all our screed pipes and any extra stuff we could to get it off the job site. We try to keep our job sites cleaned up as we go. And we came back with some topsoil because we're going to need it eventually. You know, you never come back empty if you're out bringing something back or dumping something off. Pick something up that you might need on the job. And that's what we did. We won't be spreading any topsoil, or we call it loam. We won't be spreading that today, but at least it's here. That's 3 yards. Check out this screed. It's really going to be a big patio area. It's hard to even get it all in one frame. It'll be big. I still can't get it. There we go. 650 square feet, roughly. Still windy, guys, but beautiful day, really. Beautiful spring day. I think it's about 55 degrees now, I think. Hey, say something to the viewers, bud. Don't force it. Life advice from Benny. Don't force it. Hey, nice piston. You ever get that compliment when you're dumping? Hey, bud, nice piston.
Wow, shiny.
Shiny
So
piston.
shiny.
Look at this guy over here. Where you going, bud? You're about to fall off the edge of it. Wow!
What is that?
Little caterpillar. It's a little caterpillar, bro. He's bridging the gap. Oh, he's going down. Oh no! Where you going, bud? You're not gonna be able to come back up. Yeah, he knew. Oh boy. Wow. Don't ask me for help when you get stuck down there, pal.
He's getting polyed.
He's getting polyed. So that's about the center of the fire pit, like ish, right? Ish. So I gotta go do an estimate, and Benny's gonna be here laying some papers out, doing his thing. So have fun, Ben.
I will. Have fun on your estimate.
I will.
Say hi to Bob for me.
I will. Benny! Hey, I'm back, bud.
Hi.
How you doing, bud?
Doing good.
Did you miss me at all, or not really?
Not really.
Nice.
But
I don't feel loved around here.
how was your estimate?
It's good, dude. It's good. Guy's in his 80s, bro. He's doing a brand new house down the street here.
Yep.
Just built it. Like the whole yard's not even graded out yet.
Oh, really?
He needs a retaining wall and then a little set of steps to get him from his basement, like basement door up to his driveway. But we'll see. He was hoping to get it done quicker than what I told him I might be able to get it done for him, but he said, listen, if I can't find anybody else and that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. I said, that's the way it goes.
It is the way it goes. You can't get mad at that.
No. That's it right there. That's how it's gonna stay until Monday. That's pretty much exactly center of the area. So we're gonna leave that for the customer to look at and think about. And then we'll be able to do the border, do all the fire pit cuts, set the fire pit in, build it on Monday. And then hopefully we'll be poly sanding Tuesday. 650 square foot job. So I'm actually pretty excited after laying it all out. My estimate was pretty good. Got about 1 extra layer of pavers right here. There might be a little bit more coming from underneath the fire pit, but a couple layers extra is a good estimate. There's not too much. We're upset that you got a lot to deal with, and it's not too little where you were right really close. I guess even when you have like just enough pavers, that's really cool too. But anyway, again, thank you guys very much for watching, especially if you're here right now and you made it to the end, and I appreciate that. So hit that like button. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.